First of all, I've watched Swarm, first 2 episodes. I'm already hooked. Congratulations. This is huge. I cannot wait.
Thank you.
This is so good.
Yay. Happy you liked it.
Yes.
Yes. Lovely. The series bears a strong resemblance to Beyonce and her obsessed fans, adapting the name Swarm, clearly signifying Beyonce's fandom. How do you think B would react to this series? This question is for either of you.
I think you'd have to ask her that one. I don't have to speak for her.
Perfect. Now, this series is a perfect example of how people dehumanize celebrities and hold them on an imaginary pedestal. In what ways have fans dehumanized you, and what do you do to make sure it doesn't affect your mental?
Well, to be honest, it's not the fans dehumanizing us. The fans are the ones who are keeping us alive and keeping that spark and that light and reminds us constantly why we do what we do. And it was so funny. My godmom was like, because I had a show the other day, and she was like, you had your medicine. Because I was like, I'm so happy. I'm so free. And when you feel the electric energy from the people who support you, it refuels your spirit. So I would not be here without any fans or fandoms or anything like that, and I'm grateful for them. And in fact, I'm a huge fan of a lot of artists and a part of those fandoms and cultures, and that's what makes life exciting. You know, it's boring just trying to be too cool for school and acting like you don't get excited for certain artists. But what I really love about this show is that it's when you peel back the layers and you really pay attention to the messaging, it's not about a fandom or a specific fandom. It's about Dre trying to reconnect with her sister through something that they've loved since they were little girls, and using every way to justify how she fights for her sister because of the mental health that her sister has gone through, because the weight was too heavy for her to carry on her own. That's what the show is about. It's about sisterhood and, till death do them part, them finding their way back to each other through something that connected them since they were little girls.
Woo! Girl, then gave it.
I love it. That was perfect. Now, in the series, we see Marissa ignore obvious signs about her man not being faithful to her, yet she runs off with him anyway. Can you share a time where you've done something a little silly while you were in love?
A little silly while in love. A little silly. I don't know. I'm trying to think of like something that's a little silly.
I mean, I can think of a lot. When I love, because I'm a Cancer, I love hard. And, I think with all of us, when we want something to work out so badly, we're blind. And, in relation to Marissa and Dre and Khalid, Marissa used Khalid as like her safety net and almost like her magic carpet ride to take her away from the world that she was suffering from. And she was carrying the weight for Dre, and in a way she wanted Khalid to carry the weight for her. But he was incapable to, because he was broken himself. And, he was still such, he's an immature boy, and, lust and all that stuff. And black women are amazing, and we have curves and all that. And of course, he was attracted to both sisters, but he went about it the wrong way, and he hurt someone who was so weak. And in return, that was kind of her final straw. So we have to be careful with how we treat people, to be honest. But at the same time, we can't put our own validation on one human being. Because all of us are broken, and hurt people hurt people. So it's finding that balance, to be honest.
I love it. Wise words, wise words. Thank you, ladies.
Thanks.